Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence. It looks as though we're going to have a great turnout, such has been the level of enthusiasm generated once the fixture was announced. There is still movement in the crowd, plenty of people yet to take their seats. The roads outside are very, very busy, particularly around this time of day. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Monaco have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
So that's got things underway. Distributed tidily. Looking for options for movement. There is so much to admire about this guy, Jamal. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Rudiger. Now Van Dijk. Aim forwards. And he's in on goal. Shot could be on. Well, there's the clearance. Played out to the left flank. Rodri did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Cristiano Ronaldo. Great hit! Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Decent ball. Massive leap! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
First quarter of an hour gone. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Toni Kroos. That is good alertness. He is through here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Neymar threads one in. Oh, hits one! Goal! Monaco! The moment we all craved above all other. His goal, his moment. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Neymar! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Tries to get it clear. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, really good feet. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. And he can clear it away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Beckenbauer. Neymar. Decent progress down the left. Cross from Musiala. Now, who's going to be first to this? And out to safety. Musiala! Oh, that was brilliantly defended. Beckenbauer with the short one. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Toni Kroos. Montpellier can counter promptly here. Monaco looking to go into the break, 1-0 up.
That's going in strongly.
Mbappe. Musiala. Shifted it to the flank. No, he refuses to take the bait. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played out to the right. There's the hit! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, that's delightful. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Monaco leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Et merci d'accueillir nos joueurs comme ils le méritent.
second half gets underway.
Monaco going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. And he's managed to get free. Tries a shot! There it is! Montpellier! Back on level terms!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, who knows what's about to happen from here? I doubt this will be the final score, though.
That is a great pick out. Neymar, he's beaten the offside trap. They've played it short. Musiala, back when it goes. Decent hit! And it's a goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Monaco go into the lead. That has been slung wide. Can he get away here? Too long and over the line. Beckenbauer, and it's Rudiger driving forward. Oh, that was vital. Toni Kroos, Rodri. It's Van Dijk. And it's Toni Kroos. Oh, good read. Koulibaly aims beyond the defence. Gets good distance on it. And it's been taken short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's a key interception. And here's the chance to counter. Musiala, he's got away. Cristiano Ronaldo. Montpellier choosing to make the first change. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And now a sudden chance to counter. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. It's an inviting looking ball, that. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Cristiano Ronaldo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
With his head, but couldn't steer it in. Can he get it through? Lovely bit of skill. noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Costa Curta. That's Rudiger. Kroos, who does have an assist to his name. Out to the right. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe. He's found some space. And the finish! They've done it! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Montpellier are making a change now.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Monaco take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Very nicely done. Koulibaly fires it in low, and he's there to belt it away. And that's been intercepted. Toni Kroos. Now Mbappe. Mbappe powering forward here. He stands tall and strong. Caramo, spread it left. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's lofted through here. Opts for safety. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Mbappe. 4 added minutes on the board. Now it's Nick. Can he finish? And more and more and more. And surely that settles it.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Montpellier have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. So the die is cast. It is time for Mr. Crash Bang Wallop.
Well, this certainly makes the game a little more exciting as we near the conclusion.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Koulibaly. Koulibaly. Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Drives it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Monaco looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Musiala picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, at the moment, Peter, if you want an outfit to win on the road, I'd pick this lot. Thoroughly professional and disciplined.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. It's a very good... Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence. It looks as though we're going to have a great turnout, such has been the level of enthusiasm generated once the fixture was announced. There is still movement in the crowd, plenty of people yet to take their seats. The roads outside very, very busy, particularly around this time of day. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. There is so much to admire about this guy, Jamal Musiala, described by his peers as being supremely confident on the ball. He's got a great eye and a real sense, Jim, a real sense of space.
Yeah, and definitely one of the players of the 2022-23 campaign.
Even his numbers say so. 12 goals from 33, pretty impressive for a player in his position. And of course, the last of those goals made him a part of Bavarian folklore.
A really late leveller on the last day, which won his team the league on goal difference, no less.
Yeah, first time the German title was decided by goal difference for 23 years. It was his goal. So it's down to business here. So they meet again, these sides resuming hostilities at the start of the second half of the season. Gets his pass away. And he was alert to it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Musiala. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Out to the right. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. A terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Vitinha, Zaire Emery, straight out towards the right wing. Dembele going face to face with his great rival. Passing nice and neat. Clips it so gently. Swings it across, and it's hoisted clear. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Rodri, he's gone forward. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mbappe! Lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Hakimi. Now the ball's gone astray. Bakula! It's off target and by quite a way.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Still goalless. Mbappe. Dembele. Well, that looks a decent ball. Toni Kroos. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's an excellent interception. Beckenbauer. And it's Neymar. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Zaire Emery. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Beckenbauer. Played back to the goalkeeper. Now Mbappe. Mbappe. Fabian Ruiz.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Can he latch onto this? Pass is just off target. Fabian Ruiz. Nuno Mendes. Mbappe. Zaire Emery. Rodri has given away a free kick. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Header! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
He's found a way through. Fabian Ruiz! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Beckenbauer clears it away. Shapes to shoot! Superb goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Paris Saint-Germain draw first blood here.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they...
It's Neymar! Neymar not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
And it's Neymar. Musiala. Vitinha. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
Well, the action has already resumed here.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it, I think they can find a way back.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Toni Kroos, Musiala, and it's Toni Kroos, Nuno Mendes, and Zaire Emery, Vitinha, now it's Mbappe. Now it's Fabian Ruiz, and he's running. Fabian Ruiz! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Toni Kroos. And now they can spring out of defence.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Zaire Emery. And it's Dembele. And he's managed to get free. Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. Fabian Ruiz. Monaco still this single goal behind.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Defending was strong and firm. Zaire Emery. Looking for options for movement. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Paris Saint-Germain are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Paris Saint-Germain choosing to make the first change. Asensio to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Defending of the desperate variety. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty.
Monaco have a free kick. Costa Curta. Asensio absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Toni Kroos. Now it's Mbappe. Plays a delicate ball. And he's onside. He's away. It's Dembele! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Paris Saint-Germain grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Hakimi. Zaire Emery. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Marquinhos. Driving on and making good progress. It's bounced out! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He's had a shot! And that's a real chance missed. Hakimi. It's a pretty loose pass. Rudiger. Now Van Dijk. Rodri. Beckenbauer. Kroos. And that interception was most necessary. Oh, nicely intercepted. Musiala driving forward.
Monaco are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Lee Kang-in and Zaire Emery and Hakimi. Paris Saint-Germain clearly now in lead preservation mode. And now they can clear their lines. And that has left him in a heap. Nuno Mendes. Ball's gone out of play. Mbappe.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Lee Kang-in.
There they go, hunting again.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Toni Kroos. Van Dijk. For Musiala. And the referee brings it to a close. A shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows that the story has gone against him. It's a defeat that hurts. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become...
Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre, and the decibel levels are rising. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
Voici maintenant la composition.
Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Lobbed in behind. In comes the corner. They've played it short. In for a header! Here comes another cross. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for the runner. Gomez. Tries to get it clear. Jamal Musiala, a player for whom just about everything is going right. Match winner, title winner, all-round hero.
If you have read tinted glasses, that is. Those that see things in yellow and black will offer a very different view.
Very different. He did, after all, rob them of a title that looked to be theirs for the first time in over a decade. The fact is, it was just about the last kick of the last game, and that made it doubly worse. Now it's David. Rudiger. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Bentaleb. Monaco are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. He's played him through.
Gomez really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Rodri. Toni Kroos. Now Van Dijk. And it's Rudiger. Beckenbauer. What pass isn't the best? Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Bentaleb. Now then, the ball's come loose.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Costa Curta. Here's Rodri. And it's Rudiger. Beckenbauer. Here's Rodri. Played back to the goalkeeper. Andre. And they've switched it over to the other side. Gomez. Musiala. Costa Curta. That's Rudiger. Here's Rodri. And it's Neymar. Great work on the overlap. Oh, that's a key interception. Gomez. And it's Bentaleb. Out to the right. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that's been intercepted. Jagrova. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. He's been picked out. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. What a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And it's played forward. He's found a way through. Neymar! Neymar! What about that one?
Well, I'm happy to admit that I didn't really see that coming, but I'm very glad it did, and you can only eulogise about such excellence. The finish was imperious, the player immense. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Après 42 minutes de jeu, par le numéro 6.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Toni Kroos. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. It's a good foot in there. Could move up a gear here. He's in, surely! Rodri. And we've reached half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Monaco come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break.
Souhaitons tous la bienvenue à nos joueurs.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Monaco carrying a one-goal lead. Now Costa Corta. Monaco have a free kick. Rodri. Toni Kroos. Costa Corta. Musiala. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. No, that's been intercepted. Gomez. Andre. And it's Bentaleb. Now this could be a chance. Damn it! And Neuer pulls off a sensational save. Beckenbauer, who's set up one goal so far. To Toni Kroos. Well seen, saw that coming. Beckenbauer. Rudiger. And it's Van Dijk. Neuer gets it away. That has been cut short. Monaco just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. They want to be quick to recover this. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Bentaleb. Passing is crisp and sharp.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Spot on, Peter.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
898.
Andre. Spread it left. Andre. Nice bit of... Andre! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! A finish of true class! Lille are all square. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Le numéro 21.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
It's pulsating, it's absorbing, and it's hugely entertaining. Every single player is giving everything.
Knocks it out wide. Kroos does well to stand firm and defend it.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rodri. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Floated up and over, and that is expertly dealt with. Cabella is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's lofted through here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Musiala. Nicely spread. David.
Lille merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Żegrova. Time for a change in personnel. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
À leur place, le numéro 24. Le numéro
That looks a decent ball. Cabella showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. 5 minutes left on the clock.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's gone for goal.
changement pour Lille. Le numéro 24.
So there's going to be another change here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Mbappe.
Temps additionnel.
Lille desperately searching for the winner here. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Out to the left it goes. And he tries a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Having turned... And that will be the final act. Well, the players and the coaches have plenty to think about here. A disappointing outing, and they collect nothing for it. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Monaco must quickly shake this from their system, Peter, because it's the sort of performance that can linger and fester.